It's a reaction.
What's up, man? What's going on,
bro? What's up with you, Anton? How you feeling this morning, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm trying to figure it out. What's up with you?
Man, I'm at work, man, getting my increments, man.
You at work? What do you do? Don't tell me where you work. Just tell me what you do.
I'm a concierge.
You're a concierge?
Yeah.
So what is that? What does that entail? What all do you do?
I'm just a host. You feel me? I just help people out.
Okay. What's up with the hair? What you got going on up there, big dog?
You feel me? I'm free form dreads. You feel me? Keep it tapered up on the side. I'm about to cut my hair this weekend. You feel me?
You gonna cut it all off? You gonna cut it all off?
I'm just gonna slice the side.
Yes.
You
know? Cut it all off.
I'm 26.
You don't want to get it all cut off? You get you a nice fade, get you a nice taper?
Hell no, I ain't cutting it off. This shit about to grow. You feel me?
You sure?
Marley. Yeah, I'm sure.
What do you want to do for a living, my friend?
I make beats. I'm a producer. Clothing brand about to start. I can't tell you the name because not everything ain't in the process. I ain't got my LLC yet, but I'm about to get that popping like next week. Yeah, man.
So what's your thoughts? I want to get your thoughts before I give you my thoughts.
What you mean? My thoughts on what? The old nigga?
Whatever you want to talk about.
Shit, man. Man, I want to hear your thoughts. What you got to say, man?
I think you should cut your hair, big dog.
Why you think I should cut my hair?
You ain't never lying.
My wife love it. I love it.
I saw that he was.
So married. You do things because your wife say it, or do you do things because it's what's best for you?
I do things because it's best for me.
Where you from? Where you at? Where you at in the United States?
I'm in California, Los Angeles.
I think you should cut your hair, bro.
Still.
Why do you think I should cut my hair?
Because you a grown man.
What that mean?
That means you gotta be presentable. You gotta be on top of things. You never get a second chance to make a first impression.
Hey, if people can't accept me for who I am, I don't give a fuck about them. Straight up, because I'm gonna do me, regardless.
That's it? I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I'm telling you.
You know why I don't believe that?
Why you don't believe it?
Because you got a job.
What that mean?
That means you do what your boss tell you to do.
I don't have a boss. I'm a contract worker.
You still got a boss?
I mean, still, but I'm not. Or say if my boss came and be like, Marvin, you got to cut your hair off today, man, or we ain't going. You feel me? You can't. Fuck it.
You just crashing out. That's the end of it.
I'm not crashing. That ain't crashing out.
It is because you fumble in the bag. That's crashing out. Is fumble in the bag, big dog.
Man, I ain't cutting his hair.
Is it that meaningful to you?
I mean, it's not that serious, but it's like, why?
What if cutting your hair is the difference between making an extra $150,000 a year and what you're making right now? Would you cut it then? What if cutting your hair was the difference between making an additional $150,000 a year and what you're making right now? Would you cut it then?
I'm gonna do it.
Then you would cut it?
I'll cut it.
Then that means that you for sale. Because remember, you said at first you didn't give a fuck. You ain't cutting your hair for nothing. Now you're telling me that you would do it if the bag came along with it.
Okay, yeah. If that bag came along with it, I could do it.
But what if the bag comes with it? You just can't see the bag yet because it comes along with a lot of other ways in which you think, which is a reflection of how it is that you present yourself to the public.
Who I have to be presentable to?
Huh?
Who do I have to be presentable to? Who do I have to? I feel like I'm gonna be faking for somebody, like trying to get somebody to accept me. You know what I'm saying? If I cut my shit off for them.
Pause it right
there.
Pause
it. Pause it. Hey, Kane, before you even start, we both saying pause at the same time. Okay. With our young coach, that guy's 26 years old. I know he was married. That's a great thing. In our culture, or what I've been seeing is Anton gave him a lot of good questions, but what I've been seeing is people who have hair like his, dreads. Some of them are perfectly neat. For my son has dreads down his back. Okay, but he already stated that he wouldn't cut it off. But then if the bag came with it, he would cut it off. Now, who does he have to be presentable to? This is where I have an issue with our young people. Uh, it's like you want to fight everything and everybody. When we were younger, we had to go over interviews. We would dress the part, regardless of what type of job it is. You'll have a little shirt on with a little tie, and
Yep.
you'll be presentable.
Yep.
Being presentable, you
Yep.
wash your fingernails not dirty. Okay, now people in the comments, say whatever you want to say. I love responding. We love responding to it. But if that individual came in with his hair looking like that and just a t-shirt on and some blue jeans, whatever job he's going in for, would that be a good first impression? Would that be a good first impression? We have to wake up.
We already know the answer to this.
Yes,
I think we
we're going to
already
say
know the
no, but I
answer.
know other people that will argue against it. No, he shouldn't have to do it. No, he shouldn't, because that's him being an individual. Yes, he is an individual, but
But remember that you're working for someone else.
and people like
If I have my own company and
yes,
I want everybody to look a certain way, right? I want to be presentable. I don't want to be offensive to anybody else that may even come into my company, right?
right.
So how about I set a dress code? I set a dress code for my company and say, hey, because you have to, because you'll have people coming in with bone through their nose and doggone tattoos everywhere and all on your face and stuff. You gotta have something in place. It won't be offensive to everybody else, and at the same time, you will be able to relate to everybody that comes into your establishment. So if you don't want to adhere to that, I get it. I get it. If he said, I don't want to do that. I'm my own person. You can't change me. Whatever. I'm sticking to this code. It definitely ain't the black code. I tell you that. I tell you that. It's definitely not the black code because I don't condone that mess. That to me, that's mess right there.
And
Be
and
presentable. Be presentable. Be
and
presentable in any. You go into a interview. You be presentable. You put your best foot forward. That's what you do.
and Kane, I would, the only drawback that I would have in what you just said, I agree. Only
What
drawback
you
I
got?
would have with
What
this
would you got?
young man is he said he make beats. Okay, producer. Okay, he's in that realm of the
Make the
guys
beats
that
and go
would
to
have.
work.
Well, look, I know that, but I'm saying this right here. If that was his primary source and not doing that concierge of wearing his hair how he wears it, and okay, people in that field, they hair be all totally different type of ways. Okay, that might be fine in that type of environment. Okay, but going, say, if he was going in business somewhere else or whatever, it might not be. It might not be. He's working, he say a contractor doing another job, concierge, helping out people or whatever. But if he's in that realm of the DJs, and we all know DJs and beats and all of that thing and all of that type of work, then that would be fine. But corporate America, and people gonna beat me up for that. Is that presentable for corporate America? And then you might say, people say no or yes, and then don't give me that Jay-Z analogy because of how he has his hair. He has made millions and millions and millions of dollars, now a billionaire. He does whatever he want to do with his hair. Did he start off looking like that? No, he did not. You see the difference in that?
Yeah. Oh, I
Come on.
know. I know. Yeah, yeah. Once you establish, yeah, you can do whatever you want,
Yes.
and people. But you have to be able to, especially if you're going to be working for somebody else. You're working for
Yes.
somebody else. If you're working for your own self and you have that demeanor and you're doing your own thing, he's talking about he putting his little LLC together or whatever. Do you think people will take him seriously if he go and try to promote whatever he's trying to promote with this beat making and whatever his business is? You think people are going to take him seriously and he coming there with an old nappy head?
Well, if that's his primary thing and he's good, yeah, they could take him serious because
Yeah,
those
that's
people, yeah,
if. That's
and
if.
that, yes,
But
yes,
but more
it's a
than likelihood,
possibility, Kane.
it's small. It's small. Like I say, I feel like you got to be able to, and people will say, yeah, this is how the white man wants you to look. But if you look at it, if you really look at it, a nice shirt and tie, man, that looks nice. It looks clean.
Yes.
It looks clean. I know I can't wear that. I gotta have something loose. I get you. The little t-shirt and everything. I gotta have something loose. I gotta move around. But it looks clean. It looks clean. And we know that. And we can date that back to the 40s, the 30s, when our ancestors were looking clean when they were going out. When they go to church, they looking clean when they going out.